Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. Let's go. The 2009 United States 1-cent coin, often called the Puppies coin by collectors in some countries, is a very special commemorative penny that was issued to celebrate the 200th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. This coin is officially known as part of the Lincoln Bicentennial 1-cent series, and it was released only in the year 2009. The design that people sometimes nickname as puppies is actually called the Formative Years design, which shows a young Abraham Lincoln reading a book while sitting on a log, symbolizing his childhood and love for education. This design is very meaningful because it tells the story of Lincoln's early life when he was poor but deeply interested in learning and self-improvement. The obverse front side of the coin still features the famous portrait of Abraham Lincoln, which has appeared on U.S. pennies since 1909. The words, "In God We Trust," appear on the top, "Liberty," on the left side, and the year 2009 on the right side. On the reverse back side, instead of the traditional Lincoln Memorial, this special design shows young Lincoln reading, which represents the stage of his life where he was developing his ideas, character, and intelligence. This was one of 4 special reverse designs released in 2009, each representing a different stage in Lincoln's life: birthplace, formative years, professional life, and presidency. The 2009 Puppies penny was minted in 3 major U.S. mints: Philadelphia P, Denver D, and San Francisco S. The Philadelphia and Denver coins were made mainly for circulation, meaning people could find them in everyday change, while the San Francisco versions were made especially for collectors and were often in proof condition with a shiny, mirror-like finish. These proof coins are more valuable and more beautiful due to their sharp details and glossy surfaces. The metal composition of this coin is 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, with a thin copper plating on the outside, which is the standard composition for U.S. pennies minted after 1982. In terms of size and weight, the 2009 1-cent coin has a diameter of 19.05 mm and a weight of 2.5 grams. The edge of the coin is plain and smooth, with no reading. Because this coin was produced only in 2009 as part of a special anniversary series, it is more popular among collectors than regular pennies. Many people around the world search for these coins, especially those in perfect, uncirculated condition or in official proof sets. Some rare error versions, such as off-center strikes, double die errors, or missing details, can be worth much more than face value. Historically, this coin represents not only the story of Abraham Lincoln but also the history of American democracy and the importance of education. It reminds people that even someone who grew up in poverty and hardship can become one of the greatest leaders in history. For coin collectors, this penny is a bridge between history and hobby, giving them a chance to hold a small but powerful symbol of American heritage. Because of its unique design and limited year production, the 2009 Puppies penny has become a favorite among beginners and advanced collectors alike. Today, the value of this coin depends on its condition and mint mark. A heavily circulated coin is usually worth only a little more than 1 cent, but an uncirculated coin can be worth several cents to a few dollars. Proof versions from the San Francisco Mint can be worth more, especially if they are graded by professional coin grading services. Over time, the value of this coin may continue to rise as fewer high-quality examples remain in circulation, making it an exciting and meaningful piece for any coin collection. In conclusion, the 2009 United States 1-cent Puppies coin is not just money, but a historical piece that celebrates the childhood and early development of Abraham Lincoln. Its special design, limited release year, and connection to American history make it one of the most interesting modern U.S. pennies. For collectors, this coin is a reminder that even the smallest objects can carry powerful stories and lasting value. The story of the 2009 United States 1-cent coin is not just about money, but about a nation trying to reconnect with its roots during a time of global change. In 2009, the United States was passing through one of the hardest economic periods in modern history, known as the global financial crisis. During that difficult time, the U.S. government decided to honor the legacy of Abraham Lincoln in a unique way, by changing the design of the smallest and most commonly used coin in the country. This decision was symbolic, showing that even in times of crisis, the nation remembered the values of education, hard work, and perseverance. Unlike normal years, when the penny looked the same, the 2009 penny became a traveling storybook. People who used this coin in shops, buses, and markets were unknowingly carrying a piece of history in their pockets. The formative years design, which many collectors nicknamed the puppy's coin, because of the seated figure's soft, innocent look, was meant to inspire young people. It showed that Abraham Lincoln did not start life as a powerful man, but as a simple boy who believed in books and learning when everything around him was difficult. There is an interesting behind-the-scenes story about the creation of this coin. Artists at the United States Mint worked for months to design the image so that it could express emotion on such a small surface. They studied old sketches, letters, and historical records to imagine how young Lincoln might have looked while studying outdoors. The goal was not just to create a beautiful coin, but to make a tiny piece of metal that could communicate a message of hope without using words. Another unique part of this coin's history is how people reacted to it worldwide. In many countries, especially in Asia and the Middle East, collectors started calling it the puppy's coin, because the design looked soft and friendly to them. This unofficial nickname made the coin even more famous in online coin groups and social media communities. It shows how a small design made in America found a special identity in other parts of the world. The production of the 2009 penny also had practical challenges. At that time, the cost of producing a penny was actually higher than its face value of 1 cent. This created a debate inside the US government about whether the penny should continue to exist. Ironically, while people were arguing to stop making pennies, the US Mint created some of the most artistic penny designs ever made. This makes the 2009 puppy's penny a symbol of contradiction, a beautiful coin created when its own existence was being questioned. From a collector's point of view, this coin represents a modern turning point in American coin history. Before 2009, pennies were seen as ordinary and boring by many people. After the Lincoln Bicentennial series, interest in penny collecting increased, especially among young collectors. Many people started collecting all 4 2009 designs, placing them in special albums and protective cases as if they were rare treasures. In a deeper sense, the history of this coin is about storytelling through metal. Unlike big monuments or long history books, this small copper-colored coin tells a quiet story that travels from hand to hand. It has passed through millions of lives, from children buying candies to adults filling gas tanks, carrying with it a silent message: great leaders are shaped in silence, struggle, and learning. Today, when collectors look at the 2009 puppy's penny, they don't just see a coin. They see a time when art, history, and everyday life came together in the smallest form possible. Its history is not only written in books, but in the hands of millions of people who unknowingly became part of it.